Hey everyone, I am coming to you with a get ready with me. I'm not going anywhere fancy, but I am filming another video today. You will see that video first. It's going to be my favorite vegan foods. So I just decided to do this really fun hot pink look. I threw some glitter in there last minute, which is awesome. And if you cannot see how freaking bright this lip is, I'm sorry because it is electric. It is so pretty. I use the shade Rio by Anastasia. It's so pretty. So stay tuned to see that video. Bye guys. I did my eyebrows and moisturized, so I'm just gonna go on to primer. I think I'm going to use a mix. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. poreless primer because I want kind of like a I want my pores just to be filled in, and I'm gonna use the Too Faced Hangover RX around the rest of my face. This this e.l.f. primer I think is really good if you have pores but you don't want to spend like however much the professional is. I have the professional and I like it, but I think this does just as good a job as the professional. The professional might be a little bit better at like kind of filling in your pores, but this does a really great job in terms of smoothing everything out and everything. And then I'm going to go on with the Too Faced Hangover RX primer, which I'm honestly not a huge fan of. I like my NYX Hydro Touch primer a lot better in terms of hydration. I just don't think this does a lot, and I have really dry skin, so that might be part of it, but of course you'd never want to neglect your neck when moisturizing, priming, and stuff. So I'm just going to prime my eyelids. To do that, I'm just going to use a little bit of concealer. This is the Wet n Wild concealer. I don't particularly love this concealer just because this is the lightest shade. It is light ivory and it's still a tad dark for me, so that's why I'm not like a huge fan of it, but it does a pretty good job at priming, I guess. Blend that in. I'm just going to use, this is the Real Techniques pointed foundation brush. I really like this brush. I'm gonna take an eyeshadow. This is the Wet n Wild eyeshadow in Brulee. It's just this light shade. I just always like to set a powder eyeshadow, and like you can just use your face powder down after doing my liquid primer, just because it just makes everything easier to blend. If you go straight on with an eyeshadow after you did just a cream product, it's likely to skip and stuff. So that's why I like to do that. So I'm thinking of doing a pink look today. That's why I got on my pink Juicy Couture. And I'm just really inspired by this new Anastasia liquid lipstick I got. It's in Rio. It's this fluorescent pink. So I'm going to do a pink eye and a pink lip. I'm going to go right in. This is the Too Faced slash Kat Von D. These go together. I just keep them separate because it's easier to store. Better Together palette. I don't particularly like this side just because these are not shades that I typically wear like at all. And they're not, I don't know, I'm just not as impressed with the performance of these as I am the Kat Von D. The Kat Von D shades are awesome, but these ones just, I don't know. I'm going to start out with this lovely shade just to kind of put something in the crease. And I'm going to start out with just a fluffy crease brush. This is the, I don't know how to say that, but it's that, and it's just the tapered blending. I'm going to go in with, this is the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Beauty Killer palette. We're just going to talk about the eyeshadows, not the person that creates it. You know, I think I'm going to go in with that same brush, actually, and go in with the Star Power shade. This shade is absolutely gorgeous. This camera is doing it no justice. It is a gorgeous, hot pink. Yeah, you can't even tell how, like, hot pink it is and how gorgeous. So I'm going to go in with that same brush. Just really get a lot of this color on. And I'm going to kind of create it in like a wing kind of shape. brush. This is the Sonia Kashuk 109 brush. I really love this brush. Blending brushes are a key. If you have a good set of blending brushes, you can go far. You really don't need a lot of really fancy brushes. I think as long as you have a good basic. I mean, I have like 8 blending brushes that I think are necessary, but you only need maybe like 2. And now I'm going to go in with, this is the BH Cosmetics First Edition 120 color palette eyeshadow. These eyeshadows aren't like the best eyeshadows in the world. It's just really nice it's just nice to have all these colors because you get this first top layer, which is like a lot of greens and blues and purples, and then you get this layer in it. So it's really nice if you either a beginner with makeup or you just want to have a lot of colored eyeshadows, but you don't want to like spend a lot of money on, you know, different colors and stuff. So I'm going to take this pink. Yeah, again, you cannot see how like fluorescent it is. I'm going to take this brush. I really love this brush. This is the Alexi 207 medium angled shading brush. And I'm going to take that color and I'm going to blend above the color I just put. If it's easier for you to do a wing using tape, I definitely recommend it. I love using tape. I just am not for this particular look. Now I'm going to go in with this one again, and I'm going to go in with, this is a Wet n Wild fluffy blending brush, and I'm gonna go in with a mix of this shade, this really hot, again, this camera doesn't do justice, this is like another fluorescent pink, and a little bit, okay, I'm gonna mix this one, and this one. So this is like a rosier kind of reddish pink, and then these are 2 like neon pinks. I'm gonna get them all on my blending brush, and I'm going to go right in the crease with that. So I'm gonna go onto the lid and kind of give the crease a break because I'm kind of like iffy with what I want to do right now. So I know I'm gonna do the lid so I can just be done with it. I'm going to use, you know, I'm just going to use the same hot pink that I used in the crease. I'm just going to put that down for a base. Lash glue. This is the Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive. It's clear. I kind of like the Duo one better, but this is good if you're allergic to latex because this is latex free, whereas the Duo one has latex in it. The Wet n Wild Fantasy Makers Confetti Glitter. It's really gorgeous. Looks like this. So I'm just going to tap a little bit out onto the tray. Way too much, Sydney. And I'm going to brush this lash glue. I really like the brush tips. They're just so much easier than the squeezing ones. That's crazy intense. I'm going to do the same with the other eye. I'm going to go in with this Vanity shade. So next I'm going to do my eyelashes. These are, I've worn them a few times, so they're not in the best shape, but these are the Vegas Nay, and they're in the blue packaging. So I'm not 100% sure what they're called. I'm sorry about that, but they are my favorite lashes, so I'm going to wear them. And yes, you can rewear lashes. You can rewash them. I know people that wear the lashes up to like 10 times. I don't know if I go that far, but I mean like 5 to 6 times, as long as you're like washing them and cleaning them and making sure the glue doesn't get all like really gunky on the top. You can definitely rewear your lashes. Also, depending on the brand, I know cheaper lashes aren't going to be able to stay up so well. You know what I mean? I think I'm going to go in, because I haven't worn this foundation in a while, I'm going to go in with the Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Foundation. I am in the shade Light 44. I could use Light 42 actually. I just haven't repurchased it. And then I'm going to mix it with my favorite thing on earth. These are the Hard Candy Glamouflage Pigment Mix-In Drops. Mine are really dirty. I'm in the shade Fair One. These are awesome. I want to do a whole foundation routine video, so I'll include that in there, and then I'll say why I love them and stuff. Yeah, I've not worn this foundation in a while just because I've had extremely dry skin lately, and this foundation is not good if you have dry skin because it's very matte and drying. But I love a lot of foundation. I love a full cake face. I just do a couple dots around the face. Ew. And then I'm going to use, this is the only foundation brush that's clean right now, so I'm going to use the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. I totally forgot this whole time to moisturize my lips. This is just the Hey Honey Lip Balm. My biggest pet peeve is when, and I'm not trying to trash anybody, this isn't what I'm trying to do. My biggest pet peeve is when beauty gurus are doing their makeup or whatever, and they cover their mouth with foundation, and they got dry ass lips. The foundation, I just don't like it. But that's just me. Okay, so I'm going to do a combo for under my eyes. I'm going to do a mix of the Tarte Shape Tape. I'm in shade Fair, and then the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer Cream, and this is the shade Whiteout, because I want a really, really bright under eye. If you have not tried this Tarte Shape Tape, you need to try it. It's amazing. I heard, though, that, looks like I'm running out, that, the ColourPop concealer is a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape. I'm going to go in with, this pointed foundation brush again, just to get it, up really close to my eye. I'm going to use a different brush to blend it out. I'm going to use, this is a brush by Crown Brush. It doesn't have a name, but I really love it. I think it's supposed to be for contouring or blush, but I really love it for blending out my. Now I'm just going to pop on my lashes. I think I'm going to use the Cover FX drops. These are the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops in Celestial. I really love these. I have a couple different ones, but these ones are by far my favorite. So I just put it out on my palette, and then I like to use it with a dual fiber brush. This is the Real Techniques stippling brush. I kind of just like to get it on all the bristles. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? You need these in your life. I'm going to set the under eyes, and to do that, I'm going to use my favorite setting powder for under the eyes. This is the Midnight Neutral Set. This is a really awesome do setting powder. It's like 4-stage makeup, so it like lasts a really long time. It doesn't crease under my eyes. So I'm just using it with a big fluffy brush to actually powder my neck. And then I'm going to use a little bit more with the Real Techniques setting brush, and I'm going to go under my eyes. I really want to try the Laura Mercier setting powder. I heard that one's really good. And I'm going to take, this is really dirty because it's NARS packaging, but this is the NARS Translucent Crystal Powder. I love this powder. It's really awesome if you have dry skin because it really just sets the makeup without creating too much of a powder finish. Or like to make your skin look really like powdery and dry. So I really recommend it if you have dry skin. So after that, I'm just going to spray my face. Spray it down with a little rose water. This is by Pearl Essence. I love this. I have the cucumber water and the coconut water. And they're really, really awesome facial sprays. My makeup's like, my drawers are like overflowing with makeup because it's not like I have like a ton of makeup, but I have a lot of makeup and it just don't fit in my drawers, but I don't have anywhere else to put it. I have like this drawer back there that I have them in, but like the struggles. I want to do a matte shade because I have glitter on the lids. I'm just going to use, this is the Pastel Goth palette by Kat Von D, and I'm going to use this skull shade, just this white shade. Just do a highlight right under the brows. So now I'm going to finish with do the face and then finish my eyes. I just like to go out of order when I'm doing things. So I'm going to use, this is my favorite contour product. If you are like white as a sheet of paper like me and you need a good contouring product, this is where it's at. This is the Sephora matte eyeshadow in the shade Cashmere Coat. It's just, it looks like this. It's on the back. I literally, like, you can see I've hit pan because I use it so much. It's awesome for contouring. If you have deeper skin tone, it's probably not going to work as well for you because it is like a very like taupey shade, but I like a really cool contour. So yeah, I'm going to go in with this fan brush and this powder, and I'm just going to contour my face. But forget my nails. I need to get them done. I just got rid of take them off because I wanted to give my nails a break, but it's not going to last long because I miss having nails too much. On my nose, and I'm going to take my favorite contour brush. This is by Beauty Basics. It's just this angled contour brush, and I'm just going to take that and blend the contour out. It's funny because you can like hear it's like funny story. When I first started doing like contour and stuff, I'm just taking this duo fiber brush. This is by Kella. I first started doing like contour and blush in high school. It was in 11th grade, and I literally would just put like, I didn't know, so I put like a really bronzy contour, and I just put like blush, like a mauvey blush, and they mix, and it looked awesome. You know, I didn't know, I thought it looked good, but that's when I was just first like starting really to contour and stuff. But I remember this kid used to ask me like every day, he's like, "Are you getting hit?" I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Are you getting hit?" And I'm like, "No, like, what are you talking about? What's wrong with you?" He's like, "Your face, like, you have like this bruise." I'm like, Jesus Christ. so that's fun. It's a good makeup artist. So blush, I think. Oh, I wore NARS Orgasm the other day for the first time in like forever. It's so pretty. I don't know why I don't wear it more. But I think I'm gonna go with a bright pink blush to go with the rest of the theme. So I'm gonna take, this is the e.l.f. blush palette in the shade Light, and take this color right there. It's a little bit darker than it's coming off on camera. And then this is another favorite brush of mine. It's a new favorite. This is the Lexi 514 blush brush. It's so good for blush because I don't like a ton of blush. Oh, I forgot a step. It's okay, I can go back. I don't like a ton of blush. I just like a decent amount. And I like putting a tip, if I know some people don't like putting blush on because they have maybe like red faces or whatever. I have a lot of redness in my face, so I can really put it like on the backs of your cheeks, like up here. It especially helps if you have a chubby face like me. It like helps bring like lift up your cheeks as well as like your contour, so it really helps. My eye gets watery all the time. Like, it doesn't matter what makeup look I do, if I'm not wearing fake eyelashes, if I am, if I'm wearing eyeliner, if I'm just wearing eyeshadow, like, it doesn't matter, my eye always waters. So next I'm going to take the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm going to mix, as you can see, this is a well-loved shade. I had to press it back in there. I'm going to take a mixture of these two in this little Beauty Professional kabuki brush, and I'm just going to kind of warm up the face. I haven't done this in a while because I used to like, for a while there, I didn't like the way bronzer. I just didn't want to be bronze. I just kind of wanted to look like a corpse, which I still like the look of. Don't get me wrong, but I really have been liking the way this looks when I do it on my face. So also, another tip for contouring is don't put it like right below your cheekbones. I put it like on my cheekbones because it lifts it up a little bit more. Again, if you have a chubby face like me. I think, yeah, we're gonna do highlight. So I'm gonna take my favorite. This is full of lash glue. I apologize, but this is the Anastasia Glow Kit in Nicole Guerrero. I have a couple of the glow kits, and this one's definitely my favorite. I wear these 3 shades. This is Kitty Cat, Forever Young, and Forever Lit. These shades are just too dark for me, but I love these shades. Like, this was limited edition. I should have got another one because it's gonna be sold out, and I'm gonna be heartbroken. So I'm just gonna take this Beauty Professional Duo Fiber fan brush. Fan brushes are awesome for highlight. I don't know where I've been. I was using this brush, which I love. It's the Arbonne Precision brush. I've had this brush for a minute now, but it's still a really good brush. But like look at that. The only thing about these is if you cannot see, or if you can see, I don't know if you can see, but they get everywhere. The powders are just like, and I have really textured skin on my forehead, so I shouldn't be doing this, but I like the way it looks, so I'm gonna do it. Like, look at that. But we're not done. I'm debating if I want to take, debating between 2 highlighters I want to put on, or 3. Okay, I'm debating between Pearl, which if you do not know, it looks like this. This is obviously by Becca, so pretty. This is a limited edition. This is in Prismatic Amethyst. Or if I want to do this Hourglass one, I think I'm pulling this Hourglass one. Yeah, I'm going to do the Hourglass one. This is the Hourglass Ambient Strobe Lighting Powered and Incandescent Strobe Light. Really gorgeous. I like this as a topper. I don't like this alone. I mean, it's not bad alone. It's just not enough for me. But like, you put it on top, like, oh my god. Should I go? I don't have a white. I had a white eyeliner. Don't know where it went. It disappeared. Then I had NYX the Jumbo Stick and Milk. Don't know where it went. So, But this is the Midnight Clown White. Love this. Because I put this all over my face if I want to look like a corpse. And I'm just going to take this little, this is a cute Hello Kitty brush. Look how cute. It's just this little like flat. And I'm just going to, I have a mirror behind me and I'm always like, I'm going to do it over here, but it's like kind of far away, so I don't want to like risk it. And I look like a clown. If you can see my bunch of clowns back there. If you want to see a clown collection, let me know. I'm gonna use this new mini mascara I got. I like have a bunch of minis because my mom gets Ipsy bags, and I take what she doesn't want. And she has like a million mini mascaras, so sometimes she gives them to me. So this is the Radial Glamour Lash Mascara XXL. Oh, I like the wand. I like these just traditional. I don't like the plastic like applicator. So before I do my lips, I'm going to set my face. I'm just going to use the Too Faced Hangover X facial spray. Probably should have did that right after my mascara. You can see how much I overlay my lips. And I do overlay my lips like a lot, and I know that. I do it on purpose, so I know some people are always like, I can see your natural lips. I'm like, okay, no, I'm not trying to make them look real. I'm trying to do. Okay. So I'm really excited. I just got this new Anastasia liquid lipstick. It's in the shade Rio. It says fluorescent. I know the camera's not going to do it. Yeah, the camera does not do it justice. It is this fluorescent ass. So I just found these. I forgot I had these for the first time. Look how cute they are. They're Divine earrings. If you don't know who Divine is, she's like a legendary drag queen. She was around like a long time ago, like not a long time ago, like the 80s and stuff. They're freaking awesome. I forgot I had those. Anyways, okay, I have this Anastasia liquid lipstick and I hate it. It's in the shade Sad Girl. I hate it. I hate the formula. It's just like thin and streaky. It's a really pretty color, don't get me wrong. But it's just like thin, it's streaky. I don't like it. But they've since changed the packaging and I was like, okay, I'll give them another chance because this one has like glitter in it. So I figure that's gotta be, you know, with why I hate it. So I'm gonna go in with Rio. And I'm really, cross your fingers, guys. I'm really hoping I like it. Oh, oh, I wish you could see how neon this is. Alright. So I'm gonna take, just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna take this, this is a Wet n Wild lipstick, and it's in Dollhouse Pink. I'm gonna take that and just put it in the center. No, that's too hard. Okay, I'm just gonna go with a light lip gloss. This is the Wet n Wild one. These are really cheap, and like a lot of people probably look down on these, but like I kind of like them. I have a couple of them. They're not bad. They're just like really like low quality, but they're just a good lip gloss. Just a like I'm putting on my wig and being like a full-on Barbie. But I'm not gonna do that.